Number 4, G and H. So there's a bunch of terms, so let's see if we can combine some like terms here. We have 10z and negative 4z. That together becomes a 6z. Nothing happened to that negative 15. We bring that down. Then we have an 8 here and a negative 15. 8 and negative 15, that gets us a negative 7. We bring down the negative 2z. Now we can combine some like terms. Since there are variables on both sides, we should try to get rid of the smallest first. The smallest is negative 2z. The opposite of negative 2z is add 2z. That's the only way we can get this becoming 0. So this cancels, making us a 0. On the left-hand side becomes 8z, bring everything else down, minus 15, equaling negative 7. To get rid of the negative 15, we add 15 to both sides. The negative 15 and the positive 15 on the left-hand side cancels, leaving you with an 8z is equal to negative 7 plus 15. That gets us an 8. Since the 8 is in front of the z, we can now divide by 8, making the number 1 to both sides. This gets us z is equal to 1 as the final answer. H. There are some terms in front of the parentheses, so let's distribute first. Here we have negative 8 times x, and negative 8 times 1 is negative 8. Then we have 3 times x, which is 3x, and then we have 3 times negative 2 becomes negative 6. Nothing happens on the right hand side, so we just bring it down as negative 3x plus 2. Let's see if we can combine some like terms. We have negative 8x and 3x, that becomes a negative 5x. We have the negative 8 and the negative 6, that becomes a negative 14. Here 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that is correct, equaling negative 3x plus 2. Here we're trying to combine some like terms. The smallest is the negative 5x, so let's get rid of that first. If we add 5x to both sides, we notice that the left side cancels, making the number 0. Bring everything else down, negative 14 is equal to 2x plus 2. Now we want to subtract 2 to both sides. The plus 2 and the minus 2 on the right hand side does cancel, leaving you with a negative 16 is equal to 2x. Divide the 2 to both sides so we can make the number 1. 2 divided by 2 becomes a 1, so that's just an x on the right hand side. The negative 16 divided by 2 becomes negative 8. So the answer here is x is equal to negative 8. This is question 4, G and H.